Beauty and style, comfort and safety. Body by Fisher. Watch the traffic that measures the pulse of America's heartbeat. Car after car on road and street and highway, and what do you see? You see car after car with Body by Fisher. Why are there so many more automobiles with Body by Fisher than any other kind? There must be a reason. There are, of course, many reasons for Fisher popularity. For more than 40 years, Fisher has led the field in contributions to the automobile industry, led the field in craftsmanship and fine manufacturing methods, pointed the way with advanced styling and appearance, building a continuous heritage and reputation for satisfying customer demands for safety, comfort, and beauty. One of Fisher's greatest contributions was toward personal comfort, and certainly this was lacking in the first automobiles that added little more than speed to the disappearing horse and buggy age. Fisher was the first to recognize this new need, so Fisher engineers and craftsmen put their heads together. This was the greatest individual step forward in motor car history. With all-weather, comfortable driving now possible, the automobile surged forward in national popularity, becoming within a short span of years a necessity in American living. Throughout these years, millions of motorists in constantly increasing numbers began to look to Fisher as the leader in the parade of motor car progress. There was another objective that Fisher constantly sought: increased value through reduced manufacturing costs. Here again, Fisher made a major contribution. Handworking of metal was replaced by machines that, with a single movement, removed long, tortuous hours of human bending and pounding. As a natural step of progress, production line methods of efficiency brought down costs and added another rung to the automobile's ladder of popularity. Ventilation problems appeared early in fully closed bodies. Windows could, of course, be opened, but this caused a new problem while aiding in an old one. An open window caused uncomfortable drafts in cold weather. Fisher found the answer, and public approval was immediate. No draft ventilation became a must for all closed bodies, and Fisher continued to lead the way. Today's modern Fisher no-draft ventipanes assure every passenger of just the right ventilation to bring maximum comfort in any weather. And just as the early men of war were replaced by massive ships of steel, so Fisher turned to this means of adding greater safety to Body by Fisher. The decision was revolutionary. The old fabric and wood roof would be replaced by a solid turret top of safe, sure, protecting steel. Plans were made and machines produced. Public approval of a new Fisher feature grew into a national demand. Everyone wanted the safety of a Fisher turret top. But Fisher didn't stop there. In a swift progress of engineering and craftsmanship, Fisher next developed the Unisteel turret top body. Here was rigidity and sturdiness and ruggedness. Here was the safety of steel welded to steel to form a single solid steel unit. Here was safety, protectively encircling the precious cargo within. And again, the public strongly approved. But steel was just one of the mediums with which Fisher worked in its constant progress toward greater safety, increased comfort, and more pleasant appearance. Clear, unobstructed vision became imperative as motor cars multiplied on the nation's highways. Fine engineering increased the strength and yet reduced the size of vision-obstructing corner posts, while advanced styling and design provided new safety and pleasure in increased visibility. Until today, we enjoy panoramic vision, providing the maximum comfort and enjoyment for driver and passengers in a Body by Fisher. There is a reason why the view through the windshield and windows of a body by Fisher is unsurpassed. It is because plate glass, genuine safety plate glass, is used in the windows as well as the windshield. Safety plate glass is ground and polished like a lens, assembled with care and skill to add that last and very important safety factor, maximum clear and unobstructed vision. Engineering and design are just the beginning. For more than 40 years, Body by Fisher has meant the ultimate in individual craftsmanship and the finest of manufacturing methods. Today's Fisher body is an outstanding example of the wedding of all these things. And it is here that the construction of the body begins. A strong structure needs a firm foundation, and this huge press produces floor panels from sheet steel. The cowl unit is built up at several stations, each piece welded into the hull for assembly with the floor panel. Beginning the unisteel construction, the cowl unit and added braces are electrically welded into place. In a separate operation, sound deadening and insulating material is applied to the roof panel. The roof and rear quarter panels have been built up in the balloon assembly. When ready, a conveyor lifts this unit and precisely when needed, swings it out to meet the underbody in the moving assembly line. The center post on 4 door bodies is accurately positioned in a gate fixture that ensures its alignment and maintains proper door openings. Steel to steel, welded to become a single, rigid, one-piece body by Fisher, reinforced with box girder members at strategic points. Continuing the thorough process of insulation, the sound deadener material is placed on the outer panel of the trunk lid. The inner panel is added, then pressed into a single unit. And now the doors. They arrive by a separate conveyor exactly when needed, and with Fisher accuracy, fit perfectly into the openings provided. Yes, a lot of planning went into that body. Planning that looks at far horizons, searching endlessly for answers to your customers' requirements of safety, comfort, and beauty. the keynotes of Body by Fisher. Fisher pioneered fast-drying lacquer paints and, in an amazing stride forward, removed weeks from the old paint and dry and paint methods. Now, coat after coat of long-lived lacquer is sprayed on the body. The result is a lustrous finish that defies the elements and is high on the list of Fisher beauty features. Luxurious styling has always distinguished Fisher body interiors. Richness, harmony, and perfection in detail are the signs of Fisher elegance. Yes, perfection in detail, the little things that are so important in making a body by Fisher, tops in convenience and safety. Press down the locking knob and the door cannot be opened accidentally. There is something mighty important when children ride in the rear seat. This feature is built into all Fisher bodies. The finest of wear-tested fabrics, the most pleasing color harmonies, deep, relaxing comfort, Fisher body comfort. Room to spare in the intimate beauty of your living room on wheels. Body by Fisher. And this, of course, is the final test. It is really here that Fisher's reputation for building the finest body has been established, as each individual owner finds enjoyment and pleasure in Fisher's features of safety, of comfort, of superb vision, and of outstanding beauty. Yes, all of these things will be found in a Fisher body, because together they make up the meaning of that famous and important phrase in motor car merchandising, Body by Fisher.